championship caliber foe. This is his first fight on pay-per-view as well as his seventh consecutive pay-per-view. And in the main event here on the 100th, it is now time for Jimmy Lennon.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, and now please welcome the boxers as they make their way to the highly skilled, undefeated world host, Martin.
Killers with me, get tricky, shoot it. Tongue out his mouth, I hear you trying to lean, no fake friends. These blood is sneak this, try to shake hands. Fake friends, when I go to sleep, I see evil needles, dead people. When I go, this that top, when he try this hit him with that Narcan. I don't want no much about myself, what y'all saying. If I kill one, I got it. I was getting church, they like the dead guy. Playing with me, they let him on his head, I told him stand by. He was just playing in my DM. I'm mad, I bet my slide.
Baltimore, Maryland. Here is the popular world champion of the world, Gervonta Tank. Gentlemen, we welcome you to the MGA Premier Boxing Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, association with Man Down Promotions and sponsored and products, bringing authentic sabor to your table, weekly on Prime Video and brought to you by the MGA. Well, our world title main event is sanctioned by the State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Dallas Hahn, executive from ringside. From Nevada, Tim Cheatham. From New York, introducing our third man to the ring, the referee in charge. And here we go with the main event of the evening for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Joining us around the world, live Vegas, it's prime time. To you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the red from Detroit, Michigan. He weighed in at the ring with a record of 18 wins, no losses, 12 of the world title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Ghost Martin and his opponent across the ring, the defending world champ, hailing from Baltimore, Maryland. He's undefeated in his tremendous campaign in the ring, way of knockout. Here is the young star. Welcome, the hard-hitting and renowned five-time and defending WBA lightweight champion of the world, Davis. Once again, a referee in charge, Harvey Dock, now to give instructions.
Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
Scheduled for 12 rounds for Gervonta Davis's 130+ returns after a career-long 14-month layoff. And now focused on Frank the Ghost. Most nickname, a part of the Ghostbusters theme, his team has and put it on notice by recording the upset here tonight.
Davis is a slow starter, but then we've been talking about, Mauro, you and I, that
it's strategic patience. And for Frank Martin, of course, here's a guy who is an amazing athlete, was an all-state wrestler, a football player, came to the of Derrick James. He is primed here tonight.
I'm a big fan of Frank Martin's as well as, Tank Davis. Who isn't?
You want to stick and move with those combinations, known for just a savant when it comes to processing information. His opponents, we saw what he did in what he called the best knockout of eating a left uppercut for the 2020 knockout of the year. But seeing what Martin has to offer, Martin trying to establish the jabbing again.
A good one, just like Tank. And so far, he's the only one who's been landing. And a straight left hand, he's ahead in this round.
Under a minute left here in the first. High guard of Tank. Hands were low and then explosive. The way that he's into Numba. Martin putting the pressure on Davis. Sticking out. Oh, his footwork is amazing.
He got under and around and ended up.
Tank Davis under 20 seconds left in the opening round.
No, you just don't know when he's going to throw, especially that left hand. He's so quick.
Martin taking the opening round in it's many fights, but the great equalizer.
Rushing the left, yeah. Don't rush it. Listen, make sure you always got that side up. Listen, if you ain't gonna come, break it down. Don't be so high up with it. Right? But that's where defense comes into play. Or C comes
the jab. That was one of the punches that he used. Into the body as well.
Both very proficient at pull counters.
Yeah, both fighters really relaxed, really
Tank putting on really good.
Yeah,
Taking off the right
yeah.
hook behind the guard. There's always that
It only takes
explosive fight-ending single shot counters that Davis, Rolly Romero, Leo Santa Cruz. You can go on and on.
jab, move around from Martin.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what he
Yeah, so it's not like he
And he really
invents something for it.
Michel Rivera. He took Rivera to school, the biggest win of his. He showed that clutch gene. He made adjustments down the stretch, went to short punches. There's a counter left hand to the body by Tank Davis.
You can just sense it. Anything can happen in any given. But again, both of them so alert. And this is Martin comes back.
Davis missed there with a sweeping right hook.
Can Martin
Keep it up for 12 rounds.
not just keep
Talked about in their sparring session years ago where Martin alleged these two, but a little grappling, not much else. As Martin again.
Watch your hold, Frank.
Give me a towel. Keep making it work. You're going into the third round. I got you. Put that on your back. Every time, run him down. Act like. Yeah.
His power's down.
Yeah.
Saw some timing issues with some of the punches and stuff, but again, with the Tank patience. But Frank Martin, mean footwork, and there it is. Martin with a little bit of an edge.
I like what they told Davis there. As an opening, he wants Martin to make a mistake to open up.
Up eventually, trying to beat him, but that's exactly what he wants you to do.
around Frank Martin by keeping him on guard all the time.
You wonder if that's, yeah, but again, he's never faced an athlete like Frank Martin.
No, same here.
It's only round number 3.
Yeah, exactly, but I guarantee he's not going to back up tonight. He's going to keep this pressure up all night.
And there's a 1-2 from the southpaw. In the corner after the last round. Of course, Martin with 12 out of altering power that Tank Davis possesses, pound for pound in the corner.
He does.
And there's the jab, and there's that counter left.
I think Martin would be better served staying in the center of the room.
Right there.
I agree, but, you know,
45.
that can
move the millimeters, his defense, his ability to find a good combination lands for Martin. It's exciting.
we saw, yes. But we knew he was capable of this.
And that's no surprise if you follow the career of
And a straight left hand, he's ahead in this round.
Under a minute left here in the first. High guard of Tank. Hands were low, and then explosive. The way that he's into number. Martin putting the pressure on Davis. He's sticking out. Oh, his footwork is amazing.
He got under and around and ended up.
Tank Davis under 20 seconds left in the opening round.
No, you just don't know when he's going to throw, especially that left hand. He's so quick with.
Martin taking the opening round in it's many fights, but the great equalizer.
Rushing that left, yeah. Don't rush it. Listen, make sure you always got that side up. Listen, B ain't gonna come. Break it down. Don't be so high up with it. Simply, right? But that's where defense comes into play. Or C comes.
The jab. That was one of the punches that he used. Into the body as well.
Both very proficient at pull counters. As
Yeah, both fighters really relax, really.
Tank putting on really good.
Yeah,
taking off the right
yeah.
hook behind the guard of. There's always that
It only takes
explosive fight-ending single shot counters that Davis, Rolly Romero, Leo Santa Cruz. You can go on and on.
jab, move around from Martin.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what he
Yeah,
does.
so it's not like he
really
invents something for it.
Michel Rivera. He took Rivera to school, the biggest win of his. He showed that clutch gene. He made adjustments down the stretch, went to short punches. There's a counter left hand to the body by Tank Davis.
You can just sense it. Anything can happen in any given. But again, both of them so alert. And this is Martin comes back.
Davis missed there with a sweeping right hook.
Can Martin
Keep it up for 12 rounds.
not just keep
Talked about in their sparring session years ago where Martin alleged these two, but a little grappling, not much else. As Martin again.
Watch your hold, Frank.
Give me a towel. Keep making it work. You're going into the third round. I got you. Put that on your back. Every time, run him down. Act like. Yeah.
His power's down.
Yeah.
Saw some timing issues with some of the punches and stuff, but again, with the Tank patience. But Frank Martin, mean footwork, and there it is. Martin with a little bit of an edge.
Not like what they told Davis there. There's an opening. He wants Martin to make a mistake to open up.
Eventually trying to beat him, but that's exactly what he wants you to do.
Around Frank Martin by keeping him on guard all the time.
You wonder if that's... Yeah, but again, he's never faced an athlete like Frank Martin.
No, same here.
It's only round number 3.
Yeah, exactly, but I guarantee he's not going to back up tonight. He's going to keep this pressure up all night.
And there's a 1-2 from the southpaw. In the corner after the last round. Of course, Martin with 12 out of altering power that Tank Davis possesses, pound for pound in the corner.
He does.
And there's the jab, and there's that counter left.
I think Martin would be better served staying in the center of the ring.
Right there.
I agree, but, you know,
45.
that can
move the millimeters, his defense, his ability to fight. A good combination lands for Martin. It's exciting.
We saw, yes. But we knew he was capable of this.
And that's no surprise if you follow the career. Rounds are in the books, and it's Martin 2-1.
Right there. And Frank, smart enough, did not open up. He looked there from Martin. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
That was a cute little thing, but
there, beautiful.
Now that was the center of the ring where he got that. Now the key for Frank Martin is to do that for another.
4th round. Full jab to the guard by Martin, utilizing that footwork.
Martin's doing all the right stuff.
Yes. And of course, you got Martin leading, taking back to the jab, moving to the side, not giving Davis
power. And Davis upset with
the thing to do, but again, he can't get in trouble for that.
Again, he's known for low output, high accuracy, explosive wrestling match.
That was definitely a wrestling
looking for that left. Nice
attempt to go to the body instead of keep trying to go to the head. You know, Frank
was an arm punch also, breaking down the arms.
If you get clipped by one of those, you're in trouble.
Final minute. Very much going according to what I guess a lot of it. See what would happen in the second half of the fight. Well, Tank even went public on.
Listen, go back to what you were doing earlier. You got out of your shit a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. And listen, Frank, starting to get comfortable. Here we go, round. When you get to the rope. Back up.
Frank Martin has never been down as a pro, and many questions from Gervonta Tank Davis. And, well, even, but Davis with a...
He said no.
And there you go.
But he said...
the answer. But he has been hit with a flush. Yeah. Good escape by Martin. Nice left hand from Martin. Good trajectory change. Level short steps. The vision fence. Martin. Davis saying bring it. Of course he wants him.
Avoid getting tagged by Tank Davis. It's just intimidating.
Mini Mike Tyson
in there, right? Now I will say,
and he said the whole fight is a trap.
On the right side, look at the right cheek of Tank Davis. It's getting swollen. It's red. There, little damage, Frank Martin.
But as always, Tank landing at.
Good jab by Frank Martin.
Yeah,
he's
really
been using
it.
Uppercut, right hook. The left hand by Davis. A good counter by Martin.
Because you got to come back with your own, even if it hurt, just to let them know that, you know, I'm still in.
Hey, Frank Martin's having a good round again. Here we go, Tank tracking Martin down.
He pulled straight back. You notice that?
But
then Frank Martin again, always coming back with.
Landed that round.
Look at that cheek.
Yeah.
Take deep breaths right there. No, I told you he was going to move. Listen, a little bit here. Walk that counter left.
The 6th round to build off us. And he told us that his biggest assets combinations could disrupt Davis's rhythm.
And you heard Calvin Ford saying, look, we knew he was going to move. Reassuring Tank. Yeah, he's moving now, but you keep the pressure on. You'll get to him eventually.
Trying to cut off that ring. Martin with the double right, the lead hand. Jab.
This is a dance for Martin.
Jab of Martin by Tank, and it was just...
And that's how you get him off rhythm.
Santa Cruz, but Davis knocked him out. And against Tank Davis, but Davis is getting closer.
Yeah.
And Tank lands a chopping left hand as he's allowed to walk in uncontested.
Houdini out of that corner on that first set of punches that Tank was...
But again, Martin just let out that jab. He's got to get back on the jab.
Oh, there's a minute left here in the first half of the fight. And missing with that left cross. Santa Cruz, who he and Esau Cruz were and again, Martin is doing what Martin set out to do, and I believe that based on what we've seen, Martin's got it.
Tank is having his best round so far.
This is where Tank...
Listen, we need all these rounds, you ever saying?
Left hand over the top. And here's Tank again, and here's the jab, straight left now, Frank. Straight left now, Frank. Although he rolled with that left hand.
The last one he did.
Yeah. Calvin Ford say, we need all these rounds, so he much.
And we begin the second half of this championship pound belt against Frank the Ghost Martin. But now let's see Tank Davis. This is where he begins to...
I know he does not want to open up. He doesn't want to give anything to...
Right by Davis. Martin just avoiding that counter, but breaking them up. But Martin doing the veteran thing when...
Martin, no, look.
Yep.
Every time he keeps him busy with his combinations.
And he keeps moving. He's
with a left uppercut like that, or a straight left.
Chopping down on Martin. Moves to the center of the ring again. Oh, wow, standing in front of Davis like that. Davis misses with the lead left uppercut, but then follows and unable to fire back.
Yeah, he's being more... Tank is just walking in so comfortable.
And Davis has definitely muted the offense, Martin, and really opening up a lead. Just over 30 seconds left in the seventh. That jolt to Davis.
That's the counter he's been looking.
Left in the seventh. Round in terms of offensive output, just missing with the left.
Go this way. You walking right.
Left hand. Tank countered with the left uppercut. That one hit him a little behind the head. So that's his fault for turning his head.
And it's those body shots that are...
Dropped after that body shot.
And it opened up for that great left hand. Exact 7. Tank Davis threw over 30 punches. He was not 0 body shots landed. Round number 8.
Showing that.
Martin still has a slight double left hand.
Martin's got to stay out of the corners.
As he is right there.
Now.
Yeah.
Martin beginning by Martin.
Still the rounds like that.
That's right. Well, that was a low blow right on the
And our unofficial
leg.
score, Joe Goosen, 8th. It's deadly. Davis with the propensity is unglued. It's incredible that we keep seeing what he was supposed to do. Still not good.
He figured it out and said, I know what I'm going to do.
It's like a replay from every other single fight he's had.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
He closes the gap and he finishes you.
Here's the corner. Frank should not be in there. We were talking about that. Once he stunned him with that uppercut, he was defenseless.
And this fight reaches a layoff, the longest layoff of his career.
I don't know who's going to beat this guy at 135.
Lethal. Yeah. Whether it's a straight left, legendary.
Yeah. Martin with that left.
Yeah, the left uppercut. Now his hands are down. But Martin should have known better than to be on the ropes. Oh, look at that.
KO. Gervonta Tank Davis is indeed back. 28th KO, another highlight reel. First time after giving it all he had, but turned it all out. And boy, he put on the show, the crowd. Oh my God. Classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
9 seconds in round number 8. A referee in charge. He is still the undefeated WBA Davis.
All right, let's go.
And thank you very much. Tank, 420.
It's okay, I'm back.
Were you rusty? Did you feel it, or were you just feeling him out?
Yeah, but I got cold as the fight was going on before me, but it's okay.